I've always felt kind of a connection to the Amish because I grew up on a horse farm. That's right. We grew horses. Yeah. But my parents never like bought me anything, but we had a lot of room for me to play. So I'm always playing. I'm always like playing in the field, playing in the barn. I was always playing. It became instilled with me. Like, I've never been in a conflict with someone and been like, I'm not playing. Because I'm always playing. My mom always took me to these horse shows when I was a kid. We didn't grow horses, actually. My mom showed horses. She was a shower, not a grower. She always took me to these horse shows, and at the horse shows, there was a lot of women walking around with these tiny little whips. And after a while, I started to get jealous of the horses because they're wearing leather. They're being ridden. They got huge cocks. Oh, I'm still holding the whip. Actually, a friend sent me a meme recently of this lady riding a horse, and it was like, fun fact, horses are the most farted on animal. As someone who grew up around horses, I gotta say, they fucking deserve it. Their buttholes are right here. I grew up looking down the barrel of that thing. That's what my hair looks like this. I love coming to Philadelphia. I've traveled all over the country, and Philadelphia is has the most unified culture of every city I've ever been to, and I think the unifying thing in the culture of Philly is go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah, and I like football, but I do not prioritize it. Like, the only thing I remember that happened in the NFL season this year, I remember early on in the season, some people were complaining online about the Minnesota Vikings male cheerleader. Yeah, all of a sudden these dudes male cheerleader. It's all of a sudden they prefer if the women are the leaders. My only reference for people from Minnesota is Bob Dylan, so I just picture someone's at the game and they're just like, oh no, my team is losing. Wait, what's that down there? Women, hot, younger women. Even the flat-chested one is sexy. Oh wait, that's a dude. Oh no, the times they are changing. It's a good thing cheerleaders have pom-poms and not tambourines, because that joke would have gone differently. I love coming to Philadelphia because Philadelphia is such a diverse city. Like, the last time I was staying in Philadelphia, I went to the convention center for the Philly Flower Show, and there was a Muslim guy and a Christian guy in the bathroom. And I know this because I was peeing next to the Christian guy, and his crucifix was so big it was reflecting in the and he just left the bathroom and didn't even wash his hands, which I think is terrible because he's probably going to praise God somewhere and he's holding his pee closer to the Lord. It's terrible. I have much more respect for the Muslim guy. He was washing his feet in the sink. If you follow the Bible, the Christian dude should have been washing his feet for him, first of all, but the Christian guy didn't even wash his hands, and the Muslim guy must have held his dick with his foot. I'm just playing, I'm not that stupid. It was Ramadan, and they wash their fingers. Anyway. I do travel a lot. I get to go to a lot of exotic places. Like, recently I was in Columbus, Ohio.
Nice.
It was pretty sick. They have a street called High Street, but everyone was drunk on High Street, and everybody was high on every street. Because they have legal weed, which is the best system, much better system than PA where we just have medical. Because I have a friend, he has his medical card, and he has to go in there to renew it, and the doctor has to be like, are you still anxious? And my friend has to be like, yeah. And then the doctor's got to be like, and you're still depressed? And my friend has to be like, yeah. And then the doctor's got to be like, and you're still smoking weed every day? And my friend has to be like, yeah. And then the doctor has to be like, all right, well, keep trying it, I guess. When I travel, I stay at the Quality Inn a lot. The Quality Inn, a place named after something the customers should be deciding. I get it, you can't just call it the Inn. Like, even Jesus couldn't get a room at the Inn. The Quality Inn. The other nice thing about the Quality Inn is the last time I was there was Mr. Ziegler. Good news, you now have elite status with us at the Quality Inn. Elite. So we've got like the Green Berets and Harvard graduates, and then me, just for always choosing a hotel with a reasonable nightly rate. With rooms that look like they charge a reasonable hourly rate. And even with the upgrade, it wasn't that great. I gotta tell you, like, my room smelled like feet. I don't know how anyone can sleep in a room like that. Like, it's way too erotic. I went and checked out the pool. The pool was nasty. I was like, oh, if I want to jump in some pee, I'll just jump in the sheets in my room. It truly was an upgrade, it was. And because it was a room with a view. There was a Hilton across the street, so a room with a view of a nicer hotel. No, I like being home too, though, with all the traveling. Like, the best part about being home is my wife is there, and she keeps me up on my skincare routine. Like, my wife, she knows so much about skincare. She knows so much that she read somewhere that in terms of skincare, whatever you put on your face, you should put all the way down to your nipples. So in terms of skincare, your face ends at your nipples. And it's really important. Like, I'm traveling, we send each other selfies. You want to look your best for each other. But now my wife is annoyed with me because whenever we send each other selfies, I always ask if she can send a selfie of her whole face. I like to think of myself as a modern husband who really tries. Like, the other night I was folding laundry because I'm a modern husband who folds laundry. And then afterwards, to top it off, I made her some chamomile tea while she refolded the laundry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm doing a couple new jokes tonight, and oh, fuck it, I'll just go for it. Here we go. My wife. My wife asked how my ex was doing recently. I don't know why she thought I was keeping tabs. But the truth is, like, I don't care about this girl at all, and I haven't been keeping tabs, but I've thought about it. Because she got her, like, hooks in me. Like, we had sex one time. It wasn't the only time, but we had sex one time, and she told me it was the best she ever had, which really stuck with me. And like, now every so often I think about checking in, not because I don't want to do it again, but I just want to know if anyone beat my high score. Anyway, my wife, she's like, I've never cheated on my wife or anything. I've never like made a mistake where I had to be like, oh, I was thinking with the wrong head. But my wife has made that mistake. But like, no, it's not what you think. So we shop at the Chinese grocery store around the corner from our house, like all the time, because we're practicing for the future. And, but I like to get these Chinese sausages, and I meal prep. I make this big pot with the Chinese sausages. And I was so stoked I was gonna have them for lunch for like the next 3 days or whatever. And my wife ate them all. Oh. She ate all of them. I was pissed. I was like, what'd you do that for? And she was like, my mouth was thinking with its dick. All right, that's for my time. Thank you so much.